Good morning, students. Today I'll start binary files. We have finished our text file handling, and today we are about to start binary files. Once the chapter is over, I'll put my time for practicals of yours. Till then, please practice these programs and jot down the problems you are facing to execute these programs. It is very important to learn file handling only by programming. There is no other options left. Binary files and text files you should learn. The file handling chapter is very important for your practicals, and in the theory itself there will be no theory, only practical questions will be asked. So be careful about that and try to learn the programming part over here very carefully. So please give the heading binary files. As I have told you, binary files are different from text files, because you can open the text files in the editor and can see the content of a file as it is stored in the memory. But in case of binary file, you cannot open the binary file and cannot read the data from it, as these are in binary format or in coded format. Even if you open the binary file in some text editor, whatever content it is written over there, it is showing you will not be understandable or comprehensible by you because in binary file the whole the data is dumped as memory format. So there is no other option left. We have to access a binary file, process it using a program in Python. Okay, so here I am going to discuss reading and writing from a binary file. So let us see. First, let me create a small binary file. Okay, for creating binary file also you have to use the Python program. Text file में मैं पहले एक text file create कर लेती थी, and that text file is updated and read from it. Okay, but here in binary files we cannot do that. In binary file you have to create a file using program itself. Okay, so let us try to first understand what we are going to discuss. See, here I have taken a file pointer and its name is binary file, or you may simply use f equals to open, जैसे कि तुमने text file में किया था. You may simply use a variable f in place of binary file. Here it is written binary file, that is typical. You may change it to f. Okay, so this is binary file, a file pointer I have named, and I am calling the open function with the arguments the binary file that is to be created, that is binary file dot dat. And of course you have to mention the whole path name or the absolute path name over here, so that there should not be any confusion by the Python interpreter to get the file path, like where it is going to see. Actually binary file dot dat is not existing in our system, so it is going to create one and then it will write some code into it. If it is not there in your system, it is going to create it. Okay, so what I am assuming that the file is not there in our system, binary file dot dat is not there in the system, so it is going to, the Python interpreter is going to create one for us. Okay, so where should it create, that you have to mention over here through absolute file name. I have told you earlier the difference between absolute file name and relative file name. Relative file path name is something where you are residing currently, and relative to that the address of the file is to be given. but in absolute file you have to give the file name from the root itself. So here I am using the absolute path name from the root, the whole path you are giving. For example, I am going to create binary file.dat in D drive. Okay, so that's why I'm giving d colon double backslash and then the file name. So inside D drive it will create the particular data file, and of course the file mode constant. Put the comma, open function का second argument है mode, for which reason you are going to create this file or open this file. Okay, so using the mode argument, the Python interpreter tells it that WB plus mode is used here, means we want to write something into the binary file, and the plus represents that not only for writing, we may open it afterwards for reading purpose also. So WB is the short form of write in binary, and plus interprets the further more actions may be taken in this particular binary file.dat. So again I am repeating the first line. A file object you have to create, say binary file, equals to open, or open के bracket में you have to pass the arguments such as the file name and with the absolute path name and the file mode constant mode. After that I am taking a text variable, a string variable, say text, and I am writing over here hello 1 2 3, whatever message you want to write, and then I am encoding the whole text in UTF-8. It is a type of encoding mechanism. I am using it. I am writing UTF-8. So I am giving encoded equals to text dot encode, within bracket we are writing UTF-8 within quotation of course, and then this encoded notation, encoded text hello 1 2 3 will have to be written in this binary file. So what I am writing, binary file dot write encoded. Okay, it will write this particular text into the binary file. Okay, now while writing the file, this text consists of 9 characters, so it may happen that your file pointer goes to 9th byte location. Now you have to put that file pointer to the beginning of the file, so that's why we are using seek function for that. I have told you the both the seek and tell functions of binary files, which do what? It will place the or set the file pointer in appropriate location. I am giving here seek, within bracket I am giving the byte location 0. That means it is going to place the file pointer in the very beginning of the file, or 0th byte location, or 0th byte location. So our file pointer is put in the beginning of the file, and now I am taking another file pointer called binary underscore data. It's actually not a binary file pointer, it will be a binary variable. So binary underscore data, and I'm writing binary file dot read, means binary file dot dat को आप read करो, and whatever contents will be there in that file will be shifted to binary data string variable, and you have to print a message binary, and then the binary data in which the file contents are there will be printed over here using the statement print binary comma binary file dot binary data. once more what I am doing is text equals to binary data dot decode. Using the decode function, you have to decode those binary data so that it may be in readable format. After that we'll write print decoded data equals to comma text. So this will write your text data, I mean file contents, in your standard output, that is in your monitor. It will printed the data. So this is how we may open a binary file, write something into it, and then read the things from it. So this is all about reading and writing of file, binary files. Okay, let us now see what difference is there from text file. In text file we don't have to encode or decode the data, isn't it? But here we must encode and decode data before writing and reading. Okay, so this is the main main problem. And the encoding scheme here used is UTF-8. You maybe use some other encoding mechanism depending on your computer's configuration. Now please note down the heading pickle module, a very important module used with binary files. Give the heading pickle module. You can do your reading writing operations using pickle module. Now see, earlier in this binary file program what we have seen is we are writing a text data into a binary file just like the text file, but it may happen that you have to record some data, say student record you want to store within the binary file. So student record may be student ID, it may be of integer type. Student name, it may be of alphanumeric type, or you may say it is a string data. Then students marks may be a list type data. So what I'm going to tell you, that a number of variable type you have to use to write into binary file. In that case what happened? In that case you cannot write the whole record in the text file, just in the binary file, just like the text file or text data storage. The strategy may be different. Unfortunately, we have a module called pickle module that will take care of this type of serializing objects and deserializing objects. So please note down the pickle module and what it will do. Please note down the pickle module serialize and deserialize objects so that the objects may be converted into bit streams, which can be stored into binary file, files, and then again reconstruct the original objects, This is the main use of pickle module. Now see, let us go through the different functions of pickle module so that we can use them in our program. The actual programming I'm not going to start today because first let me go through all the theory. So the first function related to pickle module is pickle.dump. Please note down pickle.dump. it takes 3 arguments. Let us see what are those. Pickle.dump takes 3 arguments. Let us see what are those. The first argument is the object that we want to store. The object. It will create the object. For example, say you want to store student record. So the object consists of several collection of data variables. For example, int for ID, and then string string data for your storing your name, date data for your date of birth, and so on. Okay, so it is a combination of all these variables. The first argument will be the object that is to be stored, which is a collection of all these type of different variables. And the second argument is the file object, means through which your file is linked. That file object you have created. If for example जिससे हमने फाइल को ओपन किया हुआ है वो लिंक. So second argument will be the file object. Please note down, first argument is the object that is to be stored. Second object is the file object. And one third argument is there, which is the key value argument. Third argument is the key value argument, which takes the protocol. There are 2 protocol used over here. First one is pickle.highest protocol, and the second one is pickle.default protocol. The third argument consists of key value argument. The third argument will be key value argument. Here 2 types of data will be accepted. The key value argument is used to give the protocol, and the 2 types of protocol that will be accepted for this particular statement, where this particular argument will be the first one, pickle.highest protocol. The first one is pickle.highest protocol, and the second one is pickle.default protocol. So there are 2 types of protocol for this third argument. First one is pickle.highest protocol, and second one is pickle.default protocol. Okay, and the second function that will be used with pickle module is pickle.load. Pickle.load. This is nothing but just the read function, nothing else. This function is used to retrieve pickle data. To retrieve pickled data. That means for read mode. Okay. Retrieve pickle data. One primary argument is the file object. That's all. It is just simply the read function. You can say text file में जो हम read function use करते थे वही यहाँ load है. Okay. So pickle.load function to retrieve the pickle data. So students, we have seen this binary file object. Next day we will see how to create and store values into it. For this we'll see the program. That's all for today. Thank you very much.